Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I've been getting all kinds of comments lately that people are going to the Dollar Tree and everything is now $1.25. I am not used to having Dollar Tree because in Alaska they don't have them. So when I'm in the lower 48, I love going to the Dollar Tree. Then I thought, what if it's the very last chance to get things for $1? Maybe I better get to the Dollar Tree because it may be the last time to stock up at $1 rather than $1.25. So I was pleasantly surprised when I showed up to this Dollar Tree to see that yes, everything is still $1. That's been my experience so far. Every Dollar Tree that I have visited, everything is still $1. So I realized I didn't need to panic and things are still $1. So when I went in the store, I was pleasantly surprised to see all of the merchandise that has come in. They have lots of employees, they're busy stocking the shelves, lots of customers, and I even heard the clerk saying, these things are selling out faster than we can put them on the shelf. So that's a nice surprise to find that things are available and they do still cost $1. So sadly, that's not what you're experiencing. I'm blessed to find and thankful that it is what I have found. So on this trip to the Dollar Tree, I bought a few food items, I bought some first aid items, I bought some items for my pet, I bought some hygiene supplies, and then a few little prepping supplies. So let me show you the surprises that I bought at the Dollar Tree today to add to my prepper pantry and my prepping supply stockpile. One of the things I like to do is walk around the store and look things over and see, how could I use this? What could this be useful for? Is this something that I would like to have? Try to think creatively when you're looking over things in any store. You may surprise yourself at the items that you find that could be useful. So first, in the grocery department, almond milk. I have not seen almond milk at Dollar Tree before. I bought the Gosner shelf-stable regular milk many times. So it's dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free. This one does have sugar though. This is sweetened almond vanilla flavor. It has a 6-month shelf life. As long as you store these in a cool, dark, dry place, they should be fine. I've also stored the regular milk in the refrigerator and had it last long past the date. This is a different brand and a different kind of milk than the Gosner milks that I have told you about before. Dove milk chocolate pudding. I've never seen Dove pudding before, but this will be great to go in the pantry with some of the shelf-stable milk. I was looking on the spice aisle and I found Mccormick brand bacon bits, and sometimes we want to add a little bit of bacon into a recipe, and having some bacon bits might be nice to have in your prepper pantry. I found a jar of Pampa brand mushrooms, and these are great because they're in a jar. You can open them and pour some into your recipe. You don't have to use the entire container. And these also come with a best by date of 7/25, so there are several years shelf life on these mushrooms. I also bought a box of gallon Ziploc bag. Now look, these are 9 bags in a box, and there was another box on the shelf that only had 8. So read carefully before you just grab the size you're looking for. Make sure that you're getting the box with the most in it and get the most for your money. You may have seen my recent video about my first aid supplies, and some of them needed to be replaced, and so going to the Dollar Tree is a wonderful option. I was able to replace the muscle rub, some triple antibiotic cream, and some hydrocortisone cream. I have others of these in my stockpile, so what I'm going to do is take the older ones out of my stockpile to replace the ones that were very old that I threw away. Then I'm going to put these as the backups for my first aid supply. So pay attention even to your first aid supplies, because things just don't last forever. And you don't want to be caught off guard in an emergency that your medications and your ointments are no longer good or safe to use. I bought a 1-pound bag of Epsom salt. Epsom salt has so many uses, and I like to get the one that is just plain. They have some that have scents in them, and I don't like to use those simply because I think some of the aromas are just too strong. And I also find that having plain Epsom salt is more useful if you want to use it, say, in your garden or to make your own laundry detergent. If you're interested in how to make your own laundry detergent, I'll put a link to a video I made so that you can try that recipe yourself. I'm always getting coughs in the winter, and so I like to get the little bottles of cough medicine at the Dollar Tree, and I've been buying these for many years. It's the same ingredients of all of the other cough medicines, and I've had good luck with them. I like the small size that you don't have it left over if you get over your cough, and you don't want to save up old cough medicine that's been opened. You would have to dispose of the bottle. So if you have smaller ones, you can just have the right amount to use for a few days, and then you don't have any that needs to be wasted and tossed out because now you feel better. I can't go to the Dollar Tree and not think about Teddy. I recently bought him some of these Dental Life dental chews, and he loves them. And so while I could still get some for only $1, I bought 4 more packs of them to put into his little prepping bin. I was worried it might be last call, so I bought 2 more of the small size leashes. They haven't been available for a long time, and they are in stock now at the Dollar Trees that I have visited, and so it's a good chance to get a few extra leashes. Put one in your car, put one in your bug out bag, put one wherever, by your door, at your patio. Any place that your dog might be that you would need a leash, put one there. For only $1 per leash, you can pretty much keep them every place that would be useful to help you keep your pets safe. Next, I bought some Hygiene Supplies. I bought 2 of the 2 packs of their chapstick, which is actually called Chap Ice. I like to just get the plain one. I don't like the flavored ones of these, and the ones with lots of sunscreen in them tend to irritate my lips, so I try to find the ones in the black and white tubes. If you've ever wondered what to do with an empty chapstick tube, I'll put a link to a video I made on how to turn it into a secret hiding place. For the last year or 2, I've looked for the secret powder fresh that's like this solid deodorant, and I can't find it anywhere. And then I walk in the Dollar Tree and there it is. So who knew? Why can't you buy it anywhere? How come it's only available at the Dollar Tree? So I picked up 4 of them because it's something that I like. They're also in a small enough size. You could put one in your suitcase so you're ready to go with your toiletries. You could put one even in your bug out bag, but you might want to consider how much weight you're adding, and maybe you don't really need it in your bug out bag. Something to know about solid stick deodorants like this is if you're out hiking and you start to get something that's chafed, or you feel like you're getting a blister on your foot, stop and rub some of this over that irritated spot, and it can add a layer of protection, and it can keep you from getting chafed and from getting a blister. And trust me, it really works. I keep a little one whenever I go out hiking. I recently found some great little battery operated lights at Dollar Tree, and I went back looking for more, and I couldn't find any of the same ones. And one in particular that I was impressed with was this little clip-on light, which comes with a battery already included. It's like a little book light, but it's very bright. And when my little grandson was here visiting me, he thought this was the greatest little light ever, and he wouldn't turn it off. He had it on for an entire week while he was here visiting me. And when he left, I thought he took it home with him in his suitcase because I didn't find it. And about a week later, I found it. It had fallen behind the nightstand, and it was still on. This little thing had been running for 2 weeks, and the battery still works. So if that doesn't tell you you get a lot for your money for $1 at the Dollar Tree, let me tell you, that's proof enough for me. It has a little switch here, and maybe you can see it still turns on and off. 2 weeks, and this is still running. That's a wonderful little light. I wish I could find more of them. What I did find was a square wall tap light. It requires 3 AAA batteries, which is really nice because you can pick those up at Dollar Tree, and I've had good luck with the batteries from Dollar Tree. So because the batteries come in a 6-pack, I decided it was a good idea to get 2. I usually only get 1 of something that I haven't tried before, but this time I got 2 because I was thinking of 2 places that would be handy to have a light that you could just press it on and it would work. So when you open it up, it has 2 little strips of Velcro that you could fasten it on. Look at that. It has a little lever if you wanted to just use it like on a table. Now look, you can just press it on and it's lit. And you just, so it's like a hinge. You flip it back and forth and it goes on and off. So this is going to be handy. There's a lot of ways that you could use these. You could attach them underneath to a shelf with the little Velcro sticky stuff. You could hang it up with this little knob, or you could just set it on a table because it has a little stand. And then you have a light wherever you need it. So I think those are definitely worth $1 plus another dollar for some batteries, and you have a nice bright light. It doesn't say how many lumens it is, but I think it's plenty bright enough for just 3 AAA batteries that it's going to do a nice job in any kind of an emergency situation. So whether you have a power outage or a dark cupboard or cabinet or corner where you want to add a little bit of extra light so you can find things, I think for $1 that these are going to really help you get the job done. I'm very happy that I was able to find some good things to add to my prepping supplies. Keep us posted over what's happening at the Dollar Tree where you are. Hopefully you'll be able to still find the things that you want, things that are useful to you, and hopefully still at a price that's affordable. Keep stockpiling while things are readily available, because this is a crazy world. We just don't know what's coming next, so be ready for anything. If you liked my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.